Costa Rica, much like Florida, water seems to be everywhere. It flows from waterfalls, along more than 1,000 rivers. It hangs in the famed cloud forest, and of course, in the rain. Costa Rica has two distinct seasons, rainy and dry. These seasons have always been shaped by global weather phenomenon, including El Niño, which can bring drought, and La Niña, characterized by more rain. But in recent years, climate change has made the extremes more extreme. In 2023 and 2024, Costa Rica experienced one of the worst droughts in its history. Last year, the nation had to ration electricity when drought shrank the reservoirs that power their hydroelectric plants. Scientists expect average annual temperatures to continue to rise, impacting key sectors including water resources. Water supply is also under pressure from growth, including the crush of ecotourists who come to enjoy nature. Anti-gentrification activists in the nation are lobbying to penalize developers that appropriate water to the detriment of local communities. For one biologist, Luisa Moreno, who works at Costa Rica's Monteverde Institute, the key to a more sustainable water future is education.
When I was growing up, water was unlimited. Nobody cares really about water, especially in Costa Rica where we have a lot of water. But if you go to the schools now, they learn that it's a limited resource. The difference is because we have contaminated or polluted most of the water that is on this planet, even the oceans. I'm going to explain what we do to determine the water quality. The Adopt Stream program is part of the research program that we have here. With this program, we monitor the quality of the waters in some streams in the area of Monteverde. You see the running water here? So I'm gonna put the restrainer on the bottom and then move everything in front of it. We have three different goals. One is to keep a long-term database of the quality of the water in the streams, try to promote awareness about the health and ecology of the aquatic ecosystems in Monteverde. And for me, one of the most important one is to promote the involvement of the community in searching for solutions. Last year, we visited around 11 different schools. We give talks or workshops to a lot of students. So we check all the leaves. So I don't know if you can see this guy here. With a group of kids, they work in couples. We have enough equipment for them, and they can come here and do it once or twice depending on the time. They really enjoy learning that there's more than fishes or frogs in the streams. There's very tiny animals that you don't see usually, but if you collect them in the correct way, they're going to see it. So every time that they go back to the stream after doing that, they think about those animals. So basically, we use these animals, macroinvertebrates, to determine the water quality. So you can see here, it has the family name, and there's a number right next to it. So basically, the number indicates how tolerant they are to pollution in the water.
This stream is a part of a protected area in the Monteverde Reserve. In unprotected urban areas with more hotels and restaurants, Luisa's findings show that pollution has more of an impact on the streams. They learn about the water cycle at the school, but usually they don't connect it with the water that they use. We explain them that the water cycle is basically the movement of the water in different stages. And with the rain, there's a lot of water that gets back to the streams and then back to the ocean. But some of that water infiltrates in the ground. When we monitor, I usually use like a picture of myself when I was
little and then changing along the years. When you do a monitoring, you're taking like a picture of that time. And you need a lot of pictures to see how that is changing, how it's getting better. Usually the name adopt stream means that you adopt the stream like you adopt a pet, and you have to take care of that pet. So if you see the pet like having some illness, then you take it to the veterinary. That's the idea with this. If you see some changes in the quality of the water, try to look for what is causing that change and then try to get a solution for that. We play like a game, like a stream on their floor, and they plan their houses and farms, and they have their houses with biogardens and collecting the residual waters and putting the trash in the correct place. But also they learn that it's a hotel that comes here and builds the big facility, and they don't treat the waters in the correct way. It's going to affect the whole community, not only their piece of the river. So they learn that they can go and try to talk as a community with that landowner and try to get things better for the whole community. So you see them collecting. After that, they painted some macroinvertebrates. But you can see they look very nice, so they really like them. And I told them, which one is your favorite? And that was the favorite. So only that for me is like, I feel good about this. So even though it's hard and it's getting harder for me to get in the streams, when I work with kids, I love it.